Last week, we talked about why you keep repeating the same pattern. Now here is the next blow. The pattern is not only in your relationships, it is not only in your reactions, it is not only in your pain. The pattern is also in your teachers. You keep finding false stoicism because something in you still wants to be deceived. Look at the lane. The same quote, parroting, the same macho theater, the same rigid face, the same emotional suppression sold as strength, the same vulgarity mistaken for power, the same contempt towards women disguised as masculine truth. And people call that stoicism. No, that is not stoicism. That is insecurity wearing philosophy as camouflage. But the real question is not, why do these counterfeit teachers exist? The real question is, why are so many people drawn to them? Because false stoicism flatters the wound. It gives the ego a weapon. It gives the insecure a costume. It gives the emotionally immature a language that sounds elevated without requiring transformation. It lets people feel superior without becoming disciplined, detached without becoming healed, harsh without becoming strong, cold without becoming sovereign. That is why it spreads. Because counterfeit philosophy does not confront the wound, it protects it. So hear this clearly. The same pattern that keeps choosing the wrong relationship may also be choosing the wrong teacher. You are not just repeating a life pattern. You may be repeating a guidance pattern. And that is dangerous, because false stoicism does not leave you unchanged. It deforms you. It can make you colder instead of clearer, more arrogant instead of more disciplined, more contemptuous instead of more ethical, more performative instead of more free. Real stoicism does not degrade women. Real stoicism does not need foul language to sound strong. Real stoicism does not worship image, posture, muscles, or controlled facial expressions. Real stoicism builds inner government. Real stoicism builds ethical weight. Real stoicism builds nervous system command under pressure. So ask yourself the only question that matters. Are you following the truth? Or are you following the version of stoicism that lets your wound stay in charge? Because the false teacher survives for one reason. The false self still wants him.